So I had made a video on this subject before, but I wanted to do it again because I feel like there were some things that I missed out, and there were some things that need to be brought to light. Also, from now on, how I would react to the things said to me. Yeah. And some of you might relate to this. Any lesbian or bisexual girls out there may relate to this, or may have had these things said to them. So, let's do this. I'm so sorry for what happened to you in your childhood to make you a lesbian. It must have been horrible. Nothing bad happened to me in my childhood that made me go lesbian. Chances are I was already a lesbian, considering I was crushing on girls back then. So, and also, if things happen to girls, it doesn't necessarily mean they won't be straight or they'll be lesbian. It doesn't determine your sexuality. Your sexuality is kind of a thing. It's there already. So, yeah. You just haven't met the right guy yet. How do I put this? You haven't met the right guy yet. How do you know you're straight? You can ask me, oh, how do you know you're gay? How do you know you're a lesbian? How do you know that you're not gay? How do you know you're straight? When did you decide you were straight? You don't like that, do you? You don't like someone asking you that? Didn't think so. Oh, you're too pretty to be a lesbian. That's an insult. You're basically saying lesbians are ugly. You're a douchebag. Can I watch? No, you can't. Bugger off. Can I join in? No, you fucking can't. Some people might be into that, who knows, but don't think you're getting any sun, because you fucking ain't. So if you're a lesbian, does that mean you hate men? No, I just don't want to fuck them. How could you not like dick? Well, they look like mutated mushrooms. To me, they look wrong. And also, the first time I ever saw a dick, I cried. It made me cry. Seriously. It was mentally scarring. It was horrible. And I was a kid. I remember my brother running through into the living room when we were kids. And obviously back then, it was just a little tiny... I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? And I just... my poor little kid, I was just like, ah! He just ran through the house naked. Oh my god. I kind of forgot though. Like, fuck for that. Maybe if I fucked you, I could make you straight. You know, if I have my D inside of you. No. No, you won't. Actually, in fact, that would probably make me even more of a lesbian than I already am. I already don't like dick. So, if you tried to fuck me, well, I'd probably cut your dick off. Also, if people said these things to me in real life, I'd punch them in the face. Oh, so I heard you're mentally ill. That must have something to do with sexuality, right? No, it doesn't. I know plenty of people who are straight and they're mentally ill and they're still straight. So, I'm sorry, but you can't prove me wrong. You can't. I just proved you wrong with that alone. You do realise the majority of people are straight. You do realise that us gays are a minority still, because, you know, there are more straight and bisexual people than there are gay people. Who's the guy in the relationship? No one. We're both women. That's the point. To you bisexual ladies out there, you've probably heard this one quite a few times. So, if you're interested in guys and girls, as a guy, I still have a chance, right? Well, no, it depends. If they're going out with a girl, they're not going to go and fuck you. They don't just go and fuck everyone just because they're bisexual. It doesn't mean they, they fuck both at a time. Not all of them are polygamous, or however the fuck you say it, non-monogamous. Not all of them go for like a bunch of people at once. Just because they're bisexual, it doesn't necessarily, because they're attracted to both, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna fuck both. I mean, they might even, sometimes they're not even in the middle. Sometimes they have more of a preference towards man or woman or whatever. Like, obviously they don't just go for binary, they just go for non-binary too, I think. Bisexual, I think it's 2 or more. I think that's what it means. But just because they're going out with a guy, it doesn't mean they're straight, and just because they're going out with a girl, it doesn't mean they're a lesbian. Now, obviously, I can't relate to that because I am a lesbian. I'm not bisexual. I mean, I came out as bisexual when I was a teenager because I was confused, but yeah, I can't relate to that. But I have seen it being said, and you know what's funny? Even though I've come out as a lesbian and all that, people have even still said to me, "Oh, I could have a chance still." Like, that's so stupid. Why would you think you have a chance? I mean, people need to stop flattering themselves and just get real. Like, you need to stop thinking that just because people like swing one way or the other or both, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go for you. Don't flatter yourself. That's like someone saying to me, "Oh, you're a girl, you're a lesbian, you must like all girls." No, that doesn't mean I'm attracted to every single female on the planet, and I don't even know every single female on the planet. In fact, I don't even know any other lesbians personally. I know a few bisexuals and that, but most of the people around me are straight. We had a lesbian PE teacher, but that doesn't really count, and she was much older, so. But yeah, I don't know any lesbians my age, and I don't go out anywhere. There's not really anything to go in this little village, so. Anyway, back to the topic, because I am rambling on. If someone is bisexual, they're bisexual. It doesn't mean that they go either way just because they're going out with one or the other. It doesn't necessarily mean they just go that way. It doesn't mean that, so just because they're going out with a guy, it doesn't make them straight, and if they're going out with a girl, it doesn't make them a lesbian, or the other way around. If they're a guy, it doesn't mean they're gay if they go out with a guy, or they're straight because they're going out with a girl. They probably still like 2 or more genders. They're just going out with that because it doesn't mean they can't be romantically interested. Not everything's about sex, do you know what I mean? Not everything's about fucking sex. Maybe they're just genuinely in love with someone, and you feel the need to make it your business to say, well, who they like and who they don't like, when you don't. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have no business telling them. Sorry for rambling, let's continue. You don't look like a lesbian. Why? Because I have long hair, wear makeup, and I'm a bit more feminine? So you're saying all lesbians have to be butch or something? You realise there's a thing called femmes, and also some lesbians don't even really have a label for their style, they just wear whatever the fuck they want, just like any other girl does. Lesbians and straight girls don't look any different. Like, there's not a difference in style. Like, to be fair, we all dress how the fuck we want. There isn't like a rule book or a list saying how we're supposed to dress. I mean, there's the stereotypes, but if you listen to the stereotypes, you're a moron. I mean, I joke about the stereotypes, but I'm serious about them. Sometimes I dress a little bit more on the boys' side, I wear flannel shirts, I wear like skinny jeans or straight legs and trainers and that, but other times I like to wear skirts and, sort of low-cut tops like this. Low-cut tops and, push-up bras and things like that, because I like my cleavage. But, and no, I'm not doing it for people. I'm not doing it for other people, I'm doing it for me. I do this for me. Because I like to feel sexy for myself, I don't give a shit about anyone else. So, and I wish I didn't have to feel like I'd have to explain that to people, because people are too dumb to understand, and people like to make assumptions because, you know, some people just don't get it to their thick skulls. But no, just because I dress like this and I have long hair, it doesn't mean I'm straight. Like, what the fuck? Like, you can't tell if someone's straight or gay just by their style. That's stereotyping, which is terrible. Because there are plenty of girls out there. I've done it too. I've stereotyped as well. I've gone out. You know, when I've been outside, in my head, I'd be like, okay, she does look a bit like. I just get these like lesbian vibes from her, and then she ended up going out with a guy, so she could have easily been a bisexual or straight or whatever. So yeah, it just shows, yes, all us humans are a little bit ignorant, all us humans are a little bit judgmental, but even I know better not to do that anymore, because I've been proven wrong, and that's probably why I learnt my lesson. And also, being a lesbian myself is, you know, yeah, I try not to judge too much, and you know, everyone's different. Everyone's different, regardless of the sexuality. The sexuality has nothing to do with their style. The way you dress is the way you dress. It's your style. You own it. Yeah. I keep doing lots of hands movements. I do that quite a lot. But yes, your style has nothing to do with your sexuality. And if you think it does, you're not exactly bright, are you? Unless you're a lesbian, that's so hot. Ew, creeper. So if I send a picture of my dick to you, will that turn you straight? Oh god, it's disgusting. What the fuck is that? This little pink Smurf hat or something? Oh my god. Oh, just get it away. Get it away, that is disgusting. Seriously. I don't want to look at your 1-inch knob, okay? I don't want to look at your little 12-year-old fuckboy knob, okay? Stay away from the children, because you're an abomination. Being gay makes you an abomination. No, your parents told you you were an abomination, so you feel the need to tell everyone else that they're an abomination. They probably told you that when you started understanding, when you got old enough to understand what they were saying. They told you you're an abomination, so you feel the need to tell us we're an abomination, when really you're just a piece of shit. Is that what I'm getting? You're just some bitter little child who didn't get a pony, so you decide to take it out on everyone else, basically. Anyone who doesn't have the same beliefs as you, anyone who is gay or anyone like that, you decide to tell them they're an abomination because you're an abomination, right? Good going. Oh my god, you look so pretty. No homo. Can you stop, please? Can you please stop saying no homo? Don't flatter yourself, love. Just because you're a chick. Just because you're a girl. Okay? You're allowed to compliment me. It doesn't mean I'm going to be attracted to you, does it? It doesn't mean that you're attracted to me either. Just because I'm a lesbian. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your fucking head checked. Sheesh. Sorry to tell you this, but I'm probably not attracted to you. I'll tell you if I'm attracted to you or not. I'll say, yeah, you're hot, you're fit, it's shag. Okay, maybe not be that forward about it, but you'd know if I were attracted to you or not. I'd actually be quite open about it, I think, considering how blunt I can be. So yeah, and if I'm telling someone they're pretty, I'm not lesing out on them or anything like that. I'm not all like, oh yeah, I'm totally lesbian for you, I'm totally like attracted to you. No, I think they're attractive, sure, they're attractive, but I don't want to shag them. I don't want to, like, doesn't mean every girl I see I want to shag or something. Or every girl I see, you know, I fancy her or something. It doesn't work like that. It's not just you know, them being female. They've got to have a good personality. I've got to like them. I gotta like their personality. You know, and you know, just because you're allowed to give me a compliment without it being homo, without, you know, so you don't have to add the no homo thing. That's actually quite offensive, saying that. It's actually really rude. It's like you're saying basically it's a bad thing if it is, if you know, if you are saying it in that way. It's like it's bad or something. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's funny, people have said that to me quite a few times, like, you're allowed to give a compliment without, you know, it being sexual or romantic or some shit like that. You're just giving someone a compliment. What the fuck is wrong with people nowadays? Holy shit. So yeah, if this video relates to you in any way, if you're, you know, perhaps bisexual, lesbian, and you've had comments said to you, put them in the comments below. Yeah, we can discuss it. But yes, this isn't just to lesbian girls. This happens to bisexuals, I know. So that's why I added a few in there, and why I mentioned bisexuals. But yeah, it's mainly lesbians. It happens to a bit more. I'm not saying it doesn't happen to bisexual girls, but it does happen to lesbians quite a lot. Just a little bit more. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah. I know I rambled quite a lot, and I know I ranted quite a bit. I can't do anything without ranting. I have to rant. I'm such a little ranter. I'm always ranting. Seriously, like, my whole life revolves around ranting. There's just so many ranting going on. And banter too. Lots of banter. Plenty of that. But yes, that's what it involves. So, if you enjoyed the video, let me know what you thought. Bye!